Let's make it simple. Fighting creates enemies. It is simple as that. Fighting creates enemies. I'm just sometimes very sad and angry at the same time to see the world how we are in 2018 with all those wars, people dying of illnesses and disease that should not exist anymore, people dying of hunger and bombing and so on. And it just creates this incomprehension how a society, how a race that have been creating so much good technology, that have great deep insight into philosophy and meaning of life and great understanding of how the world to some extent can work, how we are still living in this very barbarian world. So I decided to observe more and trying to understand. So I looked around myself, because those big wars between countries, they are not just countries fighting countries. We can see the same thing happening within one person or between two persons. Like the big and the small play the same way. So I've been looking more around myself and I could see many things. One of those that I'd like to share today is that fighting creates enemies and enemies create fighting. And this is how it works and how we've been doing since way too long now. I have many examples I've seen, like, let's see the example of vegan diet. It's not here today to speak about is it good or not and blah blah. Not at all, but just to see how it works. Some people get very upset how we treat animals. They become vegan. They realize it works for them. So what they want to ultimately is to more people understanding that and more people saving animals and stop the cruelty we are inflicting against every creature around us. But what many of them do, and at least what we can see in the front line, is the fight. Vegan people attacking the ones that eat meat. So what happens is that the one still eating meat, they feel attacked, they feel shamed or guilted, and there are two ways. Either they retract and contract and close, or either they fight back, and sometimes it's even getting very ridiculous how they fight back. But it is just a normal reaction, because there is an attack, there are ones feeling enemy. I can take the same example with so many things. Same with the feminism at the moment. Some of the women which are in this movement are attacking men, and those men feel attacked, oppressed, shamed, guilt. Not discussing the topic, but just the dynamic. And then those men, they may retract or fight back. And one day the one that retract, they will feel so much oppressed, they will have to fight back. The real problem is that we're always in this dynamic of pushing down instead of rising up. We are always fighting against something instead of standing for something. And this is one of the things that Gandhi, and not making a saint of him again, I know, even because I use this example, look how funny is that. Because I use the example of Gandhi, I know some people say, yeah, but Gandhi was not that good, he did shit too. Yeah, probably, but this is again the same mentality of fight all the time. Can we try to find a way out of fight, standing for instead of fighting against? Helping things to rise up instead of pushing down. Because if you fight, if to win your point, if to win your war, if to win your cause means to push anything down, you didn't win. You will never win. You will just create a further on war. Because again, fighting against creates enemy, while standing for create gathering, unity. So yeah, just wanted to share that insight and hoping we can finally stop to fight against and finally start to rise together for something.